Today we're going to be in Galatians chapter 5, verse 13 and 14. And when Paul is writing this section of Galatians, leading up to it, they're talking about circumcision and the debate about should you be, should you not be. And then when we get to verse 13, Paul says, "For you were called to freedom, brothers. Only do not use freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another." And then 14 says, "For the whole law is fulfilled in one word, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. But if you bite and devour one another, watch out that you are not consumed by one another." So when you break this down, what it makes me think of is our current political state in this country. There's all this debate going back and forth, just as Paul is discussing about circumcision and these verses leading up to 13 and 14. And the bottom line is, how do we treat each other? And we see this play out all the time. We act with very little humility these days. In fact, we really try as much as we can to be right rather than to be good to our fellow brothers and sisters. So today, the encouragement is that no matter what you believe, no matter how you think about where you come from on certain aspects of arguments, just remember that the person across from you that you're arguing with and taking to task probably feels the same way that you do, just as strongly about their argument. But Christ calls us to something bigger and better. He calls us to be a light and to not be of our flesh, but what is He teaching? And He's teaching us to treat others like we would want to be treated ourselves. So today, when you have those feelings and that political turmoil inside of you is just coming up, just remember, what is it that Christ taught us? And what is it that Paul says right here in the book that teaches us how to be true followers and disciples of Christ? Have a great day.